Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Langrisser's mobile series. This is the week of the 27th of May to the 2nd of June and we're here trying to finish the timeless trials. So we'll start with the stages of trial SS, which is the last stage, the last level, and we'll see how it goes. So healing will be limited in this map. Let's see how the step begins. All our heroes are together and the enemies are falling behind. So I think it's better in this one if we go for a more aggressive stance instead of the classic AoE that we tried to do recently. But we'll keep one black hole to help with the situation. Let's make sure that Ledin is in the middle so that he can protect us all. And we're gonna use Tiaris instead of Liana, so that we can prevent more damage with Miracle than what we take. Okay, we're ready to go. Let's begin by checking if Luna is going to get a Gale trigger. She does not. That's perfectly fine. We go against the Behemoth. They have, technically speaking, lower magic defense than armor. So that's how we begin. We'll put Ledin. Where can she go? Okay, in that case, we'll put Ledin here. We're gonna give him traction buff. We're gonna do Chivalry, punch the Angel, and move to this position. And finally, we're gonna do a Miracle. So the purpose of this Miracle is to reduce the damage taken, first and foremost. And since it's gonna span over 2 turns, all it does for now is help Ledin tank this time. The enemy even goes for a buff instead of for attacking. And let's see, are they close enough yet so that we can make use of the AoE? And I think the answer is no. So we're gonna simply go for the kills, the easy kills. We're gonna use the range 3 of Luna and the Ur's bow that we have to deal some damage to this enemy. We are gonna do shields up. Then we just simply heal Leon. Healing is very nerfed in this stage, and we end up getting the kill. Good. Okay, so the enemies have gathered up and Ledin has yet another turn of Divine Guard, so we should make the most out of this turn exactly, and it will start with AoE. This position. So the thing we want the most out of the black hole is damage reduction, so that's good. This person will still be blocking physical attacks. So I guess there's no point in attacking anything else. We just go for him. We were hoping for the debuff, but it didn't happen. And then we'll place Ledin back here. And Leon further in the back. And we'll heal Ledin and give him the magic defense stuff. The idea behind this positioning is to force the ninja at the very least to attack in melee, which maybe helps us a little. Ah, never mind. They got led. So this is actually probably a loss. There we go. Which means we have to rethink our last turn. And maybe it starts a little bit different. And we simply go for a full-on attack on the Lava Titan, instead of the AoE. Maybe we get the kill. There we go. Which then leads to, we're gonna try to punch either of these two. So we check who has the highest attack power. And it's the elf. Because this person has an attack command, so I guess it could be either of them or both. We could also just punch. No, that's not gonna work out. But I know what could work out. So we're gonna go here. You are going to go here. And we'll give Leon attack blessing. After all, he's still very, very strong. That is some damage. And what I hope the most about this is simply that we survive with whatever power is remaining. If the swordsman doesn't get to kill Ledin, that would be the best. It lives, that's all we wanted. So, we need to make the best out of this turn. It's gonna be quite tricky. But I guess it will begin with an AoE. Okay, so this person is slowed, which means everyone is kinda able to run, except Lana. So what can we do? We could start by getting a kill here. What slow did we give it? Okay, so it's a really good slow, so as long as no one stands on this spot, we should be fine. Let's see if we can get the archer. There we go. This actually should be possible to do. 700 versus only 300. That was very good. And finally, we run back. Okay, so we'll take a few turns in order to regain our posture. Mainly because there's a bunch of debuffs that I want to get rid of. Kiaris won't be getting the faction buff, but I think that should be perfectly fine. And then we'll apply some heals on Levin. As long as we're a little bit careful, we should survive this without any problem. Alright. So, time to go in. We start with Luna's attack. And I'm gonna use attack blessing so that we can go on range 2 and use the scythe to ignore some magic defense and get the kill. That's the end of the first fight. Alright, on to the second. Okay, so attacking enemies is pretty bad, counter-attacking is pretty good. Got it. It's probably gonna be one of those horrible levels where everyone is distributed. I knew it. So what can we do? We could try to gather in one of the sides. Does this person have aim? Yes, they do. So we can focus this person down with Leon. And then we run Levin here. Move everyone to that position and fortify Levin as much as we can. I guess that kinda makes sense. Actually, now that this is different, we could use Heaven's Sanction, I think exactly here and hit some enemies. Maybe that's good. So Luna's gonna move away and use the faction buff. Okay, at least let's investigate how this is going, or going to go. We'll start with faction buff indeed. We will continue with the Heaven's Sanction. So here it hits 3 shame, only 1 distance away from hitting more. Okay, still we want to use it. It's gonna weaken enemies and that's what counts for us. Then Chivalry for Leon. It's probably not going to be a kill because of the reduction, but it's good that all the troops are dead. Then we go for the Vanguard, and then we approach with Yaris and go for a miracle. This should again reduce the damage that Ledin takes while tanking. Mass attack on the enemy, that's never good, but if it happens twice, I'm still okay. First attack comes in, luckily only the hero, the general. Deals a ton of damage anyway. Healing Light is closer. My Tieris is now 5 stars, finally. It should improve our odds, but it did not work out as I expected. And I guess at this point everyone is dead. Yep. Okay. So a fair trade tanking game is not going to work. So what are we gonna do? I have some ideas. And the main idea is to bring Bozel. So is any of these units not going to cast? Not going to attack? Yeah, this flyer is not, okay. Because I think really the question is how do we survive the first turn? And what we could do is focus all our attacks on this enemy and at the same time get everyone away from this pair of enemies and see how it goes from there. I can put Leon here because he can also run away quite good with Chivalry. And as long as we stay away from these bats, maybe we get a second turn, and in that turn we're gonna unleash everything we have. Well, there we go. Second attempt. For now we're still gonna stay with the pair attempts. Straight up fight. To be fair, this enemy was full health. Ledin was not faction buff. And he ended up killing them without any problems. Okay, so now we go for a single target attack. Even though the damage is not great, it's still useful to lower the impact on Leon. I'm gonna try to charge him. And go for a punch. Gets the kill actually. Okay, we pull Leon away. There's no point in keeping him around. And then we are gonna use the faction buff here. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's no way to prevent this damage from happening. So what could I do? I guess standing here is the best I can do. Yeah. I hope Levin can at least tank this archer's attack. Otherwise we're in trouble. I also think Luna is not far away enough from this enemy, which is not good at all. Okay, Levin can take the hit. Luna can absolutely not take this hit. So Luna needs one Gale trigger in order to get away. Actually no, we could have traded the position with Leon. Leon could have reached the enemy from another angle and get a kill. We're gonna do those adjustments. Okay. We could also do the same, but start over here, as both mages are... never mind, they would end up attacking me instead of casting their support spells. Or will they? Bum, bum, bum. So we're gonna charge here, 1, 2, 3, attack, and then 1, 2, 3, still further away than what Luna reached in the first time. Okay. Let's just try one more time and see what happens. Maybe we do get a Gale trigger. Here we go. So this time we assist even with Luna. It's gonna help. Delivery. We're not gonna use the ability so that we can save it for another turn. And we're gonna stay here so that maybe we can sneak in a better miracle from Tiaris. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, the range of that person will be unlimited, so we just try to be smart. So the key to this map is probably going to be surviving this first turn. The rest will find a way. But for now, this is the first tricky attack. Healing Light does not trigger, that's already horrible. And then the healer will probably kill them. Yeah. So 80% still not enough to make Tiaris never fail. Okay. So let's assume that Tiaris would have survived. What would he do after that? So I could go with this. We'll put Levin here to tank. The next attack would be on this vampire bat. Because he has all the attack backs from everyone. We will be getting attack blessing on Leon. Leon will try to kill this person, which works out perfectly. Okay. So we have a plan for the second turn. That means we should go back to one step in the first turn that I could have done different. And that is after Luna did this damage, air damage. There's one opportunity with Lana to actually deal damage in AoE and thus invite these other units to stop attacking. Maybe that works. I hope that Leon still has enough power to kill this harpy. Go. We go for the faction buff. And a minute. So that enemy still gets all their power-ups. The archer still goes for Liden. This time we get a healing light, which should hopefully help a little. The enemy still goes for us, but it is not enough this time, and healing light even puts us further beyond. That's great. So how do we solve this turn then? At this point it gets really tricky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... that's not even that good. Maybe we can change sides. No, Leden cannot get away from this archer. Okay, that means we should absolutely kill this archer, that's for sure. And Leden should activate the defense. We should limit as much as possible the damage from this person and the caster. I guess that's fine. Simply by doing this, it should already help. And regarding this, let's go for a regular, straightforward attack. It's still a lot of magic defense. Maybe we can do it. We hide. And actually we can do it for the percentage damage instead. Okay, let's do that. Good. At least as good as we can do right now. Then it needs to come here, turn on shield, and I don't think I can afford this attack blessing, but we're still gonna use it. We have to kill this archer. Did not get the kill though. So let's see what happens now. Okay, Leden takes the first hit. Oh, the caster just simply kills him. It's not good. Not good at all. Okay, so we lift this turn. Let's work on it some more. I could instead focus on this mage. That's the person who's gonna kill us. That's not a problem. Push him away. Are we giving them a target? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. No, good. This healer and the archer will still have targets, but there's not much we can do about this. So let's try to at least kill this one flyer. Good. So now we go for this. And this time we'll go for a simple healing. After all, we still have one charge of miracle. And if we're a little bit lucky, then we'll survive yet another turn. That was pretty strong. Healing light keeps us alive for one more attack. Leden refuses to fall once again. Healing light and hard rock propping us up. And the healer eventually fulfilling its healing role. Okay, so enemies have died, which means it doesn't look quite impossible right now. Let's go with Black Hole. We still have the faction buff, so that's gonna start helping. I want to try to stay away from these casters, maybe one more turn. So we're gonna attack distance. What's their reach? Exactly the line where Ledin is right now. It's not a problem at all. I can move carries exactly here. I could also punch here and run away, but I think we can take it for one more turn. Maybe not. Maybe Leon is dead now. But let's see what happens. Leon had yet one more turn. Oh, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Healer decides to attack in melee range, then immediately swoops in on that opportunity. Great. So how do we go on from here? Easy. We start with healing. Followed up by an attack. Gets killed. You run away. We will go for a 3-range attack. It's the last turn of the faction buff. And then we go for a simple rebuff. For as long as we can hold. Hey, we get a kill trigger. That's quite up. Gets us the kill. Reduces the enemy down to 1. And the reason we wanted to delay these units from attacking is because after 3 turns they always try to rebuff no matter what they're doing, which keeps us alive again. And enough time has passed for another chivalry, which gets us a kill. And there goes the second map. I heard this one was actually the hardest of the week. That's what I saw in posts, and I gotta say it was pretty tough. What's next? Everybody gets to run. Okay. And the tank cannot get untanked. That's pretty good. Alright, the enemy is all together. Do we even need Leon? I guess we do. Okay, trickiest part is gonna be checking out the danger zones correctly, because everyone's gonna run like crazy. This person has aim, so it's actually 2 more spaces, 1, 2, which means even Tiaris is in danger. So we're just gonna stay back here. After all, in 1 turn we can reach any position. Back, back. And not. First, faction buff. And then about the Dark Blessing on Luna. So that everyone chooses to move like crazy forward. Okay, so they have actually all gathered up, except this lone person who thinks that they can stay alone without their friends. So we correct them with Leon. Actually, we just kill them. Less poetic than I thought. And then we'll go on with Lana. Simply by and casting the AoE. I don't think we can stay in range out of range of everything, so we go for it. Deal some important damage. Waste a little bit of attack blessing, sadly. And then we give the buff to Lilin so that he can tank in peace. Sadly, Shinobis are capable of attacking through guard, so that's a mistake. But I guess Luna has already fulfilled her mission of giving us the faction buff. Lilin takes care of melee attackers without any problem. And the healers will spend their time trying to heal someone who cannot be healed. I mean, eventually they got it. It's been 7 years. Even though Leon is supposed to have 10 million extra movement speed, he cannot reach these enemies, so that's a shame. I can, however, punch some people, so maybe we'll start with an AoE. I'll bring Leon closer, and then we can do Miracle for the buffs and debuffs. Or debuff potential. Let's see if Living can take this enemy down, at the very least some damage. So the healers are still going strong about their heals. There's 3 of them, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. But hey, everyone stays alive, and that's what we care about. I'm going to insist on trying to kill this Shinobi, because this is the main problem right now. So I'm gonna use everyone as safe as possible to get this kill down. Alright, the next step is to start punching everyone else, even though it's gonna take a little bit. We just have to make sure that we don't get killed in counter attack or something. This could be bad. This is bad indeed. Okay, so what we're gonna do is roll back a little bit. To this turn actually, because while Leon was pretty cool, we moved him way too far to remain useful. So this time we just bring him back here. Still go for the black hole. We will attack somewhere else with Luna. Will we? I guess we will. Turn on the Vanguard, which may not even help, but we'll see. And try to reduce the damage taken. The assassin goes for the same move, which kills Luna again. This is what we wanted to prevent, and then we fail. Let's see if the rest of the turn goes the same way. Okay, Levin lives and heals. The enemy tries to heal and fails. Tries to heal and fails. Tries to heal and gets it. This time we have a Leon available. And Leon will have to wait. So I really want to kill this person. How can I do this? You know what? Maybe just the same way as before. I go for the AoE. I'll just use Leon to lead one person. Put Leon back here. This time I'm gonna heal Lenin first. Try to go for maximum damage. And then hopefully the Shinobi attacks first. Deals very little damage. There we go. And the heal can come after that. And I think at this point we can deal with this. Hopefully. This will start with a punch on the assassin. We follow up with attack blessing, which should help Leon secure the kill. Or not, because of attack down. But maybe, if we're lucky, this trade is not too bad. Oh, it's not even a trade. That's terrible. But at the very least we gave the healers something to heal. Brutal. Okay. Let's see how we start doing without faction buffs. I guess I could try to get one of the healers. That's a little bit scary right now. We do it anyway. Yep, that was a better choice. Clearly. We're just gonna pass the turn here. However, I am absolutely terrified that the ninja is gonna use a bypass skill again and thus kill Lana. Let's see. Oh, goes for Lily. Does not get the kill. And Healing Light and Hard Rock make sure that we may survive another turn. Ew! So, 3 spaces away, start attacking the ninja. And this is what we want to see. Chivalry is back up. So we punch the ninja really good. Is this reasonable? This should be enough for a kill. Give it a shot. With attack rate, it's not. It was not really well. The enemy teaches us how to get the kills. However, we can try again by doing a small correction. Simply activating the skill. And properly using Tiaris as she is meant to be used. Healing. Legend protects. And I guess that the healer heals. Which is a shame because that's a lot of healing. At least we get now a fully powered 5 tiles Leon charge, which immediately disappears the enemy. That's pretty good. I guess we can also use attack blessing on Leden. Who then proceeds to punch with quite some power. And finally, Lana does a little trade. I'm gonna guess that the healer heals himself. It's perfectly fine for us. I guess at this point the map is pretty much over. But we gotta go through the motions. We start with a good punch. And a second punch to get the kill. And that's the end of the third map. Now on to the fourth and last map that we're gonna do today. When taking ranged attacks, reflects all damage. Not good. That is really not good. So what do we have? 7 enemies. 3 flyers, that's the worrying part. I wonder if this time we need one shot kill. We're not even gonna get it. What am I even saying? We go back here. So AoE should work. That's at least true. However, we may want to skip on using Luna. And we're gonna go for something a lot more fun, which is Puzzle. However, the way we're planning to use Puzzle is by using Earthquake mainly, and to give a faction buff to Lana so that she's fully powered. We're still gonna use Lana's AoEs, and in general we want to weaken everyone so much as possible so that Leden can kill in counterattack. With Jerry's assistance, of course, and Leon's punching powers that do not get diminished. So is there a position at the start where we don't get punched by the bats? I guess not quite. Okay, we're still gonna give it a shot. And the shot will start with Leon. Is this deck? Yes. We kick the gargoyles away. And then move. Faction buff here. Then here. Faction buff here. And I think I will have to start with Miracle, because reducing the first turn's damage is going to be absolutely important. So flyer number 1 reaches us, but the damage is not enough. Flyer number 2 cannot. Flyer number 3 does. And Leden lives and heals. And more wind pressure comes our way. The enemy gets healed, which is pretty bad for us. But the rest of the turn is pretty solid, and it also means that our enemies are kinda concentrated right now. So we should focus on them. I'll start with Earthquake. The main reason to choose this is because it will lower the magic defense of everyone. I believe. Is that correct? No, it's not. It's just the defense. Okay. That is fine. We'll follow up with a beautiful AoE. Actually, no. We should really focus our efforts by giving them even more debuffs that they don't already have. And then finally, we can use the guard from Lilin. Healing from Artilleries. And I think I should start by deleting one hold. The reason Leon has better chances against holies because of the Judge Talisman, so we should really take advantage of it. So let's see how you deal with all of these enemies. The first one is a brutal kill. I feel the second one will be very similar. There we go. We get more healing. Yes, we do. The third one may survive. Nope. Earthquake really makes a huge difference on situations like this. Let's see if Ledin finally dies. Nope. Doesn't even die here. Brutal. Okay, so we have to be careful now. Not because of the enemies remaining, but because range damage is reflected. So we should start with some AoE to weaken them, even though it's just a little bit. We can then use Leon to attack again another holy unit, get the kill. And Bozo can stand around as his job is basically complete right now. We're gonna move Ledin closer for the sole purpose of being in attack range and counter-attack range of this spear unit. And if it doesn't get a kill, it will also eat the turn of the healer. So all in all, the win no matter what happens. Okay, so we have to take a little bit of a risk. Lana takes the hit, hopefully survives. There we go, all is fine. Followed up by Puzzle. I believe if the enemy dies, it doesn't reflect, so that's perfectly fine for us. And we just go for Attack Blessing. And a full powered Leon charge. Goodbye. No, that's not a kill. Impressive. But Ledin still has his powers, so the kill is secure. Alright, so that's it for the stages of the SS trial. All we have to do is the boss, and I believe we are gonna tackle this tomorrow. It does seem like it's gonna be a straight up punch battle, so depending on their positions I may just use Leon, Elwin, maybe Bernhard or Alte, depends, and just pull them with Lester and just kill them before they can even act. Thank you all very much, and I'll see you soon.